I got loyalty, got loyalty inside my DNA. I got jealousy, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. 神羅転生 I was born in this world. Immaculate conception, I just thought I was born like this. Without you, a new weapon, I know.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Oh, I think he backed out. Oh, I think Jared accidentally left. What's up, Tevya?
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all
Good night.
Oh, it's going good. So I wanted to kick off, the first, episode of this season 2 with what I call is one of the most iconic Batmans in the DC.
Yep.
So, without further ado, now Christian Bale. Now, Tevya, what is your thoughts?
I pretty like the Dark Knight trilogy. I think Dark Knight is a great trilogy of Batman movies. It tells the beginning and the end and knew what it was, and at the unlike other dynamic say Spider-Man, the main Spider-Man fan that tried to emulate this fan and failed miserably. This fan knew what he was from the very beginning. It brought Batman back from after the Batman Law tanked the franchise and destroyed it, and it succeeded. Batman did a good movie. Looking back on it now, okay, when I saw in Peter, me and myself, we didn't like it at first. But you know what? Looking back on it now, it's still a good movie. The Dark Knight is perfection. Perfection, my Batman.
There we go.
Movie.
There we go.
I still think it's a great ending to the trilogy. It's a good ending of the trilogy. I had high note and price. Hey, here's a point. I'm not trilogy. I did the trilogy. I did end on its own terms, and it worked.
It really did. Now look,
one at a time, gentlemen.
Now you gotta think. Now this was before, I guess, CGI was ever, I guess, somewhat mainstream. Now they made this movie look good.
Indeed.
And when I tell you, Christian Bale, to this day, I would say has the best Batman voice other than the original Batman in the 90s.
You're talking about King.
The voice modulator does bring him down in the other 2 films, but if we're counting Batman Begins, at least top 5.
Yeah.
Now, since Jared brought up Batman Begins, now I ain't gonna lie, my first time seeing this movie, I didn't even this was the first Batman film that I watched, and
it was a bit Batman time theaters.
And it kind of.
I wasn't born in the 80s. I won in the 90s.
Because how he learned how to fight and all that from those assassins. The League of
the League of Shadows.
The League of Shadows,
Even on the comic called the League of Assassins, but whatever.
Tomato. Continue.
And then it's just he just fell off. Didn't really fight. He started, working in the business, and then we were introduced to, I guess, him trying to get justice. Now, Scarecrow. Now, they made him look good. Now, and I give props. to Cillian Murphy. He did an excellent job playing Scarecrow.
Indeed. And Liam Neeson as Richard Gold, perfection. Amazing. Chef kiss.
And Jared, do you think did you think Scarecrow got more hype than Bane? Because the Joker got the most love out of all the villains.
Okay, Scarecrow is one of the relative lower villains in Batman's gallery.
Yeah, he's a very C-list villain.
But for a C-list villain, this did him justice. He got a lot of traction.
I didn't like that gas. He had this gas that made him look like a monster, but he wasn't a monster.
It's a fear gas. It's a hallucinogenic, I believe. But That's the thing with Scarecrow. He's very gimmicky, and a lot of the times his gadgets kind of get thrown in his face or they blow up in his face. With the
And-
exception of the Arkham games where he gets mauled by Killer Croc, but that's a rare exception.
And I feel like that he didn't really put up much of a fight in the end, except using the sewage line to produce the toxin.
Pretty much.
Now, I would say that was more on like a COVID-19 level attack, but I didn't like how he put a Batman or Bruce shot him in the face with the toxin, and he made him look like an actual like Mothman. I was like, yo. And Buddy was sitting there just like, you're the devil. Now we're gonna wind back. Now, how the birth. Now, when they showed that time frame from when Christian Bale, found the cave or whatever. Now, you got to think he went back to his parents' house, or wasn't he living in his parents' house with Alfred when he fell into that, or when he went to the cave as an adult?
Yeah. That was at the manor.
Okay, I thought so. And I want to know how in the world he'd get all that tech down there.
Hey, when you're rich.
Oh yeah. There's nothing but water down there, so I'm just gonna wire. Now Bruce's love life. I was not a fan of him and Rachel. They weren't gonna work. They were not gonna work.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What?
Okay, so
what-
they had two people
what?
play Rachel. They had one Rachel
Oh
that
yeah, I forgot.
yeah, they
there
had
were
one
two
they
actors.
had one lady that played in Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. And
No. You got
Oh,
it
no,
back.
she just
The band
Dark
begins
Knight
and Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
she
it was. I forgot it was Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises.
And Catwoman, Dark Knight.
But Bruce's love life, they started out strong. But
And fun fact, Rachel was an original character strictly for this film. I'm like, okay, you didn't want to use Catwoman right away. You didn't want to use any secondary characters like Vicky Vale or relative one-offs. You wanted this one to have impact. So I get, again, the original character was the way to go here. But Bruce is exactly known for his love life to begin with. So you really could have taken that element out, gone straight to Catwoman and Dark Knight Rises, and nothing in the story changes. Except a except for a subplot with Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face.
now, did you?
He died. He got killed in Dark Knight.
Now, was it in Batman Begins when his house got burnt down?
Yeah. Well, remember in Batman Begins, Ra's al Ghul was revealed to be Liam Neeson the entire time, and he burned out the house.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, was that Dark Knight or was that Batman Begins?
Batman Begins.
And I ain't gonna lie, that man, whoever, I forgot his name, you just said, the one who did burn down the house, I did not like him not one bit. You could have tell the way he trained Bruce, I knew he was gonna be trouble. I did not like the League of Shadows, but Batman is part of the League of Shadows though.
No,
He learned from them.
That's a movie.
He learned from them, and then he left to become Batman. He did his own thing.
Yeah.
So now, if we get into the Dark Knight, now this one I really no.
Oh, strongest of the three by far.
Yes, sir.
Dark Knight are super hyped for it because honestly, fun fact actually, they often show the first 50-minute IMAX thanks to this movie. If you can see.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I
Legend.
was showing a lot of preview for Dark Knight. I was super excited with Dark Knight. When I got to try for this, I was so hyped. This was my most hyped movie I was looking forward to that year. Okay, Iron Man Marvel was good, but this one might be probably Iron Man. This one was fantastic. I'm more a Batman fan, Iron Man fan.
Now,
Also, another fun fact: we got Arkham Asylum announced in that movie when it came on DVD. They showed us Arkham Asylum, the video game.
now here's another fun fact. Did you know out of all three movies, The Dark Knight had the most non-scripted scenes to put actually in the movie.
No, I didn't know about that.
Because you remember when the Joker blew up the hospital? That was totally unscripted. Well, it was supposed to explode, but they had a malfunction with the controls. So when he was literally sitting there pressing that button like it wouldn't work, that actually like happened because they had a malfunction with the trigger, and then it actually exploded.
Oh, that's funny.
And then another one, it was supposed to be, remember when he was walking down, the Joker was walking down the hallway, just, blowing up rooms?
Yep.
Yeah, that was totally in the script. But then he said he wanted more explosion. So then they added more TNT. So when he went outside the hospital and started pressing the button, it wouldn't work. And then he started walking away, and then it just said, boo! And he was just like,
That was funny.
yeah, you gotta love some Heath Ledger, boy.
Yep, indeed. Unfortunately, didn't
Homer's
keep the last
silence.
role as well. If you know the history, you know what happened. I don't want to talk about that.
To be fair, he was going through some medical stuff at the time, and
They said it was due to the role of the Joker. He went insane.
That's the rumor. Well, no, I mean that's the
allegedly.
They said he said he really got like a bad taste of depression after playing the Joker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I don't see how playing a character can give you like mental health.
To be fair, the Joker, he was a method actor. I mean, he would be engrossed in his roles. And someone as chaotic as the Joker, there's nothing. Once you go down that rabbit hole, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
You got the Joker from Suicide Squad. He turned out okay.
Jared Leto was Joker light.
Jared Leto was more white Joker.
And then you got the one that played on Joker.
Oh, that movie was pretty solid, even if WB tried to bury it. But that movie was pretty solid. Joaquin Phoenix, that was solid. I'll give you that.
But Heath Ledger was made for the role.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think let me see. I think I got a picture. There he is. Look, I remember that scene but look, they all started trying to come after him, and he was like, and he's like, you want to know how I got these scars?
And here we go.
And I liked when he was getting thrown around the police room by Batman and sitting there laughing, bro. That was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
What have you done? Where is she?
He's sitting there laughing, and I'm just like, dude. I'm talking about he beat the crap out of the Joker too, boy. Joker wasn't letting up either.
If you've read Batman comics, this was just another Tuesday.
Oh, this was a picnic. So now we're gonna get into Harvey and Rachel. No.
Well, I got to say this right now. Say what you will about the whole original character aspect is a played up trope, but Harvey Dent in most versions is your typical two-timing SOB in most versions.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, he's like, do you believe in second chances? And as soon as you say no, he's like, well, we'll find out. Heads, you live.
Tails, you die.
You die.
They were trying to give this version of Two-Face a more tragic element because he was trying to be like a brighter parallel in the shattered hope of it all. And I get it. If you're going with the trilogy structure, you need your second film to be a low point to some degree. But Harvey Dent was not the way to go about it because you know what inevitably happens to him.
Because you got to think, look,
it's been an idea of a Harvey Dent story. It's a very tragic story. Even the comic very tragic story.
But the only reason
one at a time, gentlemen, one at a time.
The only reason Harvey came out the way he did was because that Bruce thought it'll be, it's worth it to save Rachel.
Yep. No. I thought we were
trying he saved Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey.
Yeah, he only had time to choose one. But I think if I remember the film correctly, Joker got either swapped them on purpose because Harvey, I would have to go for the film again, but he ultimately ended up saving Harvey, and then he was trying to go back to the building next door to get Rachel, but the bomb ended up going off.
No, you got backwards. Batman after you said, well, going to what you're going after? Batman said Rachel and going to forget Dan.
But Harvey was in politics, so he had to go after him.
Yeah, and go and try to get Rachel. I think. I'm gonna remember it, so I don't remember. It's been so damn.
But you got to see, in the end, Two-Face took Gordon's family.
Yeah.
So I was like, what was his beef with his family?
At this point,
he was pissed off because Rachel died.
Pretty much. And then you get the big sad scene with the audio tape or voicemail that Rachel was ultimately going to choose Harvey in the end anyway. We get it. You wanted to give this original character some impact, a close personal investment to Bruce when she ultimately realized that Batman is Bruce's true face and was going to settle for a relatively normal life with Harvey. I get the tragedy.
Wait, what audio tape? There wasn't no audio tape. It was more in the letter.
Yeah, it was more in the letter, and you got to think Alfred kept it from him.
Yeah, because
he didn't want to. I guess Alfred thought it'll be like better, than.
I mean, after what happened to Dent, Bruce was going to go on the run regardless. So I'm just saying there was no point in hiding it from him.
Yeah, but still, the thing is, Bruce really kind of like went after Alfred's neck when he got that letter.
No, actually, in Dark Knight Rises, Alfred told him the truth, which blew up at the end in his face. Which we'll get to this later.
And then, so now we're gonna get into talk about Bruce's jealousy. Now, remember the party when the Joker infiltrated, and it was supposedly Harvey's party or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
And you could tell that when Bruce saw them two together, dude, I felt that.
Same.
I said, dude, I feel your pain in that situation, dude. I totally get it. He was sad. He was.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't Batman side too.
He was down bad, but then everything started falling apart. Oh, Heath Ledger.
Yep.
Oh, Heath Ledger. And so now when you get the Joker and Two-Face, now the Joker ended up seeing Harvey in the hospital, handing him a gun.
Yep.
And he was like, he's like, you want to play? I was like,
you're just rubbing salt in the wound at this point.
And the man, he's like, and then so Harvey whips out the coin, and then Joker's like, now we're talking.
Yep.
And I was like, dude, I felt that. Like, dude, Heath was insane. Like, I really thought he was mentally insane. Like, that dude was like, this movie had me on edge, and like the Joker's was like literally living life on the line of death.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Batman began actually set up Joker with the card. So
it's a blink and you miss an Easter egg at the very end of the film.
Yeah.
That's in the first movie. Yeah.
And then so the ending of The Dark Knight, when I guess Batman goes and I guess Gordon sends the police after Batman.
No. Wait. We skipped some parts. Like after Batman actually tried to stop the mob, which he did, Joker killed the other mob guy, burned the money to the ground. Like all you guys talking about money. This town made it.
What about the Joker in the thug hideout with the pool stick?
Oh yeah, we got that part.
Oh yeah, I mean that when I didn't think a man can take out a whole room full of guys with a pool stick.
Yeah.
And then you got the intro when he robbed the bank.
With the bank robbery would actually just show at the end IMAX.
This man literally put a bomb in Buddy's hand
Yep.
and drove off in
I
the clip.
believe.
Click.
Stranger.
And then
Yeah, and the main thing I
was a
think
bomb at the end.
with a mob bank.
Yeah, and there was a bomb at the end too with the two boats, and then you got the prisoners on one, and they were like, why should we let them choose? They're the ones locked up. And then they were like, they're gonna kill us, and they were like going back and forth.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude.
It was very intense. Also, another part we forgot to mention when Batman does confront Joker. Well, Batman tried to go to see the hostage, but then the hostage, the Crown actually they're not actually yeah, shit. No, I remember. Yeah, the Crown actually they were actually hostage. The SWAT team attacked the one people, and the actual hostage actually were Joker's thugs.
And then did you what was that? What was his name? The one that played by not Samuel Jackson. But
the
dude, the one that gave him the Batmobile and all that. What's his name? Fox?
Oh yeah. Who's your Fox? Okay, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Now, how in the world did he get all that stuff?
Well, Batman actually built that computer in order that the cell phone to eat.
No, I mean, like, how did Fox get the original Batmobile that was given to Bruce?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but it's the Tumblr.
And then the suit, all the equipment and stuff, like batarangs and stuff, came from him.
Yeah. Well, no. In Batman made the batarang himself. In the sequel, Dark Knight, Uzi Fox made the leather armor and made it actually more actually for Bruce Wayne years. I'm going to remember here because it's been so different since Dark Knight that my memory is very foggy. God, I really need to rewatch these movies. They're so great.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch one tonight as soon as I get off the stream. I'm probably gonna start with Dark Knight first.
Same.
And then
Jay said he'll be right back.
Yep. Okay. So what was that time skip? Now there was a time gap in between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. I guess Bruce got old and he was walking with a cane. I guess age caught up to him.
Kind of. It's more of a kind of 3 stories. A kind of Dark Knight. Frank Miller's story. The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight Returns actually for the story. It's my 3 stories. Dark Knight Returns, No Man's Land, and Nightfall for Dark Knight Rises. But we'll get that later.
So Batman's retirement. Now I'm about to Google how long was the. Okay, I'm gonna Google what the time gap was. What is the time? I got it. What is the time? What is the time gap between Dark Knight and Rises? There was an 8-year gap in the Batman world between the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
So after 8 years, he went from actual being able to fight to broke back.
Kind of, yeah.
How do you break your back?
No. Well, Bane broke his back. Remember?
No, I mean, did he break his back in the beginning?
No. That didn't happen.
He did. That was like right at the tail end of the first act.
What?
Yeah, Bane breaks his back. Bruce goes through a healing montage, and he comes back in time for the final battle.
That was in the middle when Bane takes the little I guess he
The W.
break all the healing
Yeah,
that
that was
I
like
guess
almost. I'd say that was the tail end of the first act, like halfway through the film.
it was halfway. I'm talking about at the beginning when Bruce is not Batman no more. He's walking with a cane and stuff like that. Like
Oh, he's just brooding over Rachel's death. That's really all that scene is.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
so he was acting like he was broken.
Yeah, because after Rachel died, Johnny said, "Well, screw it, I'm done. I lost the love of my life. I'm on the run. I can't do it anymore. I'm getting old. So I say screw it, and I'm done." Oh
Now
yeah, come on. I think would
so now at the beginning we got this scene right here. This
wait,
Before you
her
forward, wait, I have to say
we,
this. I have
we
to
have
say
to
this.
skip something. We
Hold
skipped
on, just right
that at
quick.
the beginning of Dog Night. We never talked the ending.
In the ending, Two-Face. Okay, just right quick. Two-Face ends up abducting Gordon's family. It's a hostage situation.
Well, before that, Batman had to save the boat because he saved the hostages from SWAT. SWAT about to kill the hostages by accident. Batman attacked the cops, which is pretty cool. He did use his father's help, and then he find Joker. Attack these two dogs at the pretty fun, and Oliver Jordan, Joker said, "Well, shit, I gotta do everything myself." And I put him prepared. Funny word out there. So you know, I got these scars, and then no, and they got these. And he fought Joker off the loop and used the Goblin gun to save him. And then Joker said, and then I think you and me are gonna do this forever. And Batman said, "You're gonna be in jail forever." I'm not. I forget that the line, but he does make the Harvey Dent. Like the real Harvey Dent. Yep. I,
So,
I forget what else he says, but that's all my memory here.
but at the beginning, Catwoman tries to break into Bruce's family vault,
Yeah.
and then that's the scene right here on the left. Now, do you think that she was a good Catwoman, and would you prefer older Catwoman, like kind of like what we got?
I can see it good.
I'm still a fan of Birds of Prey Catwoman.
Wait, Kevin wasn't in Birds of Prey.
No. He's talking about the Freeform show back in the early 2000s.
It wasn't. It had bad animations and bad graphics, but the
show was decent.
The story was decent.
Yeah.
Really? For what I hear, exact opposite. I heard it's bad.
Oh, it gets a very bad rap, especially by comic periods. Like, it's not comic accurate. Smallville's not comic accurate, and it's one of the best live action adaptations of its time. Seriously, people, relax.
But honestly, it got canceled over one season. It didn't go anywhere. But actually, technically speaking, they didn't do Catwoman. No, they did Hell in the Way and they did Huntress. Kind of. So it was weird.
Like I said, the story was decent. The execution was just all over the place.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna we're gonna talk about how now his body was more fragile until I guess about the going towards the final chapter of the movie. Yes. Nice. So what do you think, besides age? He could have been that broken. Bane could not have broken him that bad.
Oh wait. We forgot how done. We never tell how Two-Face died. We never tell about that. Jay, you were saying about Two-Face's death.
Oh, he Two-Face. Yeah, I think he falls off the balcony, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, at the Shade Gordon's kid. Who I think was Gordon Jr. from Batman Year One. I don't remember. It's been so damn long. and then Gordon Ferry left him in Darling Lake. Why did they leave him? I don't know. We never answer about that question.
Yeah.
But it's a shame. Because I want to see like more Gordon Ferry. What the heck? Because I bought Gordon, but no, we didn't get back up. Yeah. Fine. And then that week the Batman me on the run, and this set up Darling Lakes. Speaking of Darling Lakes, we know about Bane introduction.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
That was actually going to be. I got a picture of him. Look at him.
Yep.
Now I ain't gonna lie, for the first live action, like I guess, introduction of Bane, they actually did good on the costume.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's just the mask was not. Bane has a very luchador aesthetic. The voice, this was like late 2000s. CGI was mainstream. Bane did not need a voice modulator.
It came out in 2012.
My mistake. Early 2010s. Even still, Bane did not need a voice modulator.
Yeah, he really didn't. But I mean, I thought he had one. I thought he had one like in the comics and all that.
No, there's only like one version other than this where he had the voice modulator, and that's because his voice was edited for better via sound for better delivery.
I was wondering about that. Huh. Weird. But
Yeah, if you're counting animation, then yes, the voice has been modulated before, but that's only for sound effect purposes to make the actor sound menacing.
Yep. Speaking of Bane, I did love the introduction in this movie when you attack the plane. That was so cool.
I like when he had the bomb at the baseball field scene.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
Where he was sitting there and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen,"
Yep.
He's
Still
like,
cringe to this day.
there's one person here who has all of your lives in the palm of their hands. The way he talked, I was just like, oh, cringe. Cringe.
Well, yeah, I thought it was fun. I thought the voice was.
And then you got Batwoman kissing, or you got Batman kissing Catwoman.
Yep. Yeah.
I still say the actress who played Catwoman should have been in Amazing Spider-Man 3. Still say it.
You're going to do and Hathaway Catwoman.
Come on, Anne Hathaway could pull off a Black Cat. Come on.
I think you better get Black Cat, but I don't trust Sony. I'm sorry. Sony track record was so villain was always bad. And we got Kevin Hunter in 2024. Oh joy. I got another bad movie like Morbius. Kill me. Shoot me in the head. Yeah.
To be fair, they were still selling the distribution rights to Spider-Man, and they were trying to get other characters other than Spider-Man off the ground, which didn't really work well.
That one failure. And that trailer could be bad.
If you were going to do that, you might as well debut Miles Morales. At least then you could hide under a technicality, but still.
Yeah, we got better than nothing. But, wait. No, I got a better idea. Do 2099. Make a 2099 movie. That is a far better setting for a movie. Take 2049, but transplant it to 2099. It can work.
So basically what Warner Brothers did, where you get a Batman Beyond movie, but in the present day and no cyberpunk aesthetic.
No. I said 2099. I did not say. I said 2049. Think back. But take that future, but transplant it into 2099, like cyberpunk. Don't do what WB did. Yeah, getting one.
Yeah.
Are you more confused?
Yeah.
Okay. For context.
I need a
How are you?
a representation, my guy.
No. No. Watchmen.
Hello, can you hear? Hello,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tevya, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I have no idea what that was about. Hello?
Fucking it.
We can hear you, bro.
But yeah, I just didn't like the voice modulator on Bane, especially how goofy the mask looked. But Tom Hardy, the acting was decent for what the script was giving him, but
Tell me
I,
what
I
I
just
know is happening thing.
I just didn't like the aesthetic, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they should have did the mask a whole, different. He could have talked it naturally, you know.
Yeah, he could have
Oh,
conveyed it.
right. This is the second one I can tell Bane. The first one I can tell was that and Robin.
Yeah, we don't talk about that movie.
No,
Yeah.
let's not talk about it now. Now, bro, we're gonna go talk about this scene right here. Wait, do I have it? Okay, it was the bomb in the city. It was shortly after this. Now, this kind of led up to what I would call as Batman's fake death. This scene right here got me, because that is Catwoman. He was with Catwoman.
You're referring to the ending itself.
Yes, I'm just like, Alfred saw Bruce, and I guess that's Catwoman.
Kind of. I thought
I don't think they've ever
I
confirmed
was
this
thinking
movie.
about letting go.
But how did he survive that atomic bomb?
Autopilot.
And so he killed the Batman just to live a normal life?
Yep. Well, the thing about it, after Dark Knight, where do you go? There's nowhere to go with the story. That Batman had an ending. But I respect that. I respect after knowing how the ball to have an ending. It with the thing.
I could have seen Christian Bale at least having about one or two more movies.
If the studio had their way, they would keep the franchise going without a bad idea. No one had the ball to have an ending, and it worked. Was it the public and everyone wanted?
I wanted to see an actual Batman versus Superman, Christian Bale versus Superman Begins Batman.
They
Superman.
actually offered Christian Bale the role when they were getting the DCU grounded up, but if Christopher Nolan wasn't a producer credit, Bale wasn't going to do it, unless DC didn't want to pay the extra money for Nolan and Bale.
Yes, it is. Screw it. We're gonna do our own Batman, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck did a good job. I think Ben Affleck was still good Batman. It pissed me off. We never got a new movie. With what the fuck?
So do you think that DC now? Where do you think DC would be if Christian Bale and Nolan decided to play Superman and Batman in Dawn of Justice?
If Bale and Nolan played ball for slightly less pay, you would have to completely retcon the ending with Grayson donning the cowl and becoming quote unquote Nightwing. You can't go with the Dark Knight Rises aesthetic. You just can't with old man Bruce.
And when you might not retcon after all that stuff, don't make any.
The only way it could work is if you establish a time skip with Bruce being drastically older than Clark, hence the Dark Knight Returns aesthetic. But what would drive Bruce to come back?
In general, when you do that one, you do it, you step back. You step Superman.
You have momentum from the Nolan films, and you don't have to do a Batman origin story to kick off the verse. You could just start from Superman and go from there.
Now, what do you get? Now, what is your opinion on the ending right here? That Robin teaser.
It's not bad. It's just the fact they didn't actively confirm it was a specific Robin. They used an amalgam name. Because again,
They technically think about all three
the main
Robins
three,
into one
the main
character.
three, they combined the main three into one character.
Yeah,
I don't
Dick
even think
and Judy Johnson Drake. That's two after one.
Damian Wayne didn't even hit mainstream until 2013, 2014 with the Decamu.
Really?
So Damian,
I thought it was
Damian
2011. No, not 2011. He premiered in Chuban in 2008.
he debuted in 2006. He became Robin in 2008. But in terms of being mainstream and getting other adaptations, that wasn't until the Decamu in 2011, in 2013, 2014.
Very down to New 52, which unfortunately that even died. Shocker.
But be that as it may,
Both that even died, and now the DCEU died. Why did every unit I was like always die?
the DCEU was a studio mandated mess that crashed and burned within the span of 6 years.
Yep. And New 52 died in 5 years.
I'd argue 3, but no one's ready for that
Yeah,
conversation.
3 years. 3 years. My bad. Not 5. 3 years. They kept that thing going until 2015.
Right.
Because after Future's End, because after Future's End, oh boy.
After Future's End, what the hell?
But back to the main topic.
Yeah.
This was the closest we actually got to a live adaptation Robin since 1997.
Yeah.
So I have nothing against the original ending. It's just the fact that you don't get a proper confirmation of which Robin it is. It leans more towards Nightwing based off his Chuck Dixon run where he was a cop for a time. But again, without an official confirmation, you're not exactly getting a payoff.
I have a theory. My theory, if this thing kept going, we would get Batman Beyond. He could have been a chance to get Batman Beyond.
I don't think it would have gone. I don't think we would have gotten a full future state. I just don't. That's too much of a hype.
Not Future State or Future Zone and nonsense. But I think we could have took that story, maybe make it work in the present. I don't like the present day. I'm on by Cyberpunk. It's not my Batman cartoon. But
Yeah.
if they weren't going to do that, maybe they can go do things somewhere. I don't know. I'm just thinking as the box.
If you're gonna tell a futuristic story, you have to go all in on the effects and the cyberpunk aesthetic.
Yeah, you're gonna have acid like WB trying to do with that Batman movie. Which, fuck's sake, WB. A Batman movie coming good. You don't have acid. Don't do what Batman movie trying to do. Well, try to do. Whatever. It got carried away. Which, that kind of sucks because part of me like to mature in a Batman movie. Would I watch it? Probably. I still would watch it for fun pleasure.
I would too.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But did y'all like the bat symbol that they put in the sky? Which one do you think was better, Dark Knight or Ben Affleck's?
I think both parts of it are good.
Unless we're counting the Snyder Cut, Ben Affleck didn't really get a stride because of everyone trying to copy the MCU and that whole fiasco with
the universe is trying to copy MCU with Dark Universe, with that film battery.
There's nothing wrong playing contrast, but they were really hamming it hard with the dark and brooding.
No. I'm not really referring to this. I'm referring to the Universe Studio. You know, with that Monsterverse movie. Not Monsterverse, but the monster movie. You know, like The Mummy from Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm referring to that because they try to make their own cinematic universe. But this was their first attempt. They tried that to do Dracula Untold, which at the time I liked that movie, but the more I think about it, what the hell was I thinking back in the day? The movie was shit. Like, God was that. And then they tried again with The Mummy. That bombed. So they said, screw it. We're not doing Dark Universe. That thing failed. So we're just gonna do indie horror movie with the Video Man. But that one actually worked. That was a good movie. Shocker. Gee, a low budget horror movie with the Video Man actually worked under a high budget concept. Who would have guessed? Oh, wait, I don't even know one. Oh, yeah. Fun fact about the dog, Johnny Depp was the Video Man. But then the movie bombed, so I didn't have it.
Yep.
Yep. With Dynamite DC talking about the with Man Steel. Okay. Tell me speaking, hit you, Ethan. Wasn't Man Steel supposed to be not a Sonic cinematic image? Wasn't the plan to do a Superman trilogy?
Superman trilogy. Oh, you're talking about the Reeve films.
No. I'm referring to the Man Steel.
Oh, Jheat probably has you on that one.
Yeah.
Man of Steel, I could see if Man of Steel had actually gotten a trilogy, I could see Brainiac being the second villain, and the third. God, they already rushed.
They already got Doomsday in there, so they can't use him.
There's really none other heavy hitters unless you use Lex Luthor, but that would be
well. There's one heavy hitter left, Mongol.
Yeah, but are you really gonna drag Warworld so late in the game? Warworld is a story.
Right.
Warworld is a story arguably Warworld's a trilogy in of itself.
So when the reason World Saga put it on, you can make that the big movie, and then we got a World Emmett movie. It sucked.
I'm saving my thoughts for an official review with Comics League and the other guy, so stay tuned for that. But if you want a quick preview of my thoughts, it's just there to set up Crisis. That's all
it is just there to cause.
Yeah, set up Crisis.
To set up Crisis. That's literally all it's there for.
All for nothing. Wait, what? That's what ends? Bullshit. When Mothman's talking about himself, Mongo gets killed, some BS reason, and Lobo, I guess, dies? Even though I don't like that. Like, what? And then, all the hell, Batman's the one to escape, then the Harbinger, who I didn't know that was Harbinger, I couldn't tell who that was, and then world gets blown up. The end. Yeah.
But, what other, I guess, thoughts y'all have on just Batman in general?
Now, so we're not gonna tell Donna Glade, we're not gonna finish or tell anything else to come out of the movie.
Besides, well, it's open floor. We can talk about anything.
Anyway, let's see. My memory. Oh yeah, wait. There was one we got to talk about. Talia. We know how Talia in the movie.
All right. I'm about to give you the floor, my guy. Let's get it.
Well, it's not really went. It's more like my father Talia at the end of the Dunning White. I think Talia it makes sense. But the way they have a character was confusing. Wait, what? Wait. I thought Bane was the main bad guy. But no, Talia's the main bad guy. Okay. Look at my computer for a sec, but where were you? I'm lost. I'm confused.
Right.
Where you been Talia at the end of the movie?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, well, and you guys find Talia in this movie?
You say what?
Talia.
Oh, no, you said Talia?
Yeah.
Talia was just trying to avenge her father. And
yeah, I mean, that's all I could really.
She didn't really play much of a role in this movie.
Yeah, she really didn't. I can't think of like any, like, I guess, major scene with her in it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either.
Now, who I really would say was a big a big part of this movie was Mr. Fox himself. He played a lot of the underground work.
Yep.
I'm talking about he worked underground, and he knew about the bomb before Bruce did, and he knew, or they were trying to deactivate it, but it didn't work.
Yep.
Then Bruce said, "I just got to get it out the city."
Yep. And there's no autopilot.
Though she did. Now, I don't know if this was in a director's cut or in a deleted scene, but I'm pretty sure they teased Talia being possibly pregnant, or that was a fan rumor going on during the movie's release. but it
There's a
was
fan rumor going on. It wasn't legit.
Yeah, but given the prominence of Damian Wayne from the Grant Morrison run, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody spread that. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
wouldn't worry
either.
about that either.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would have probably started a hashtag Christian Bale Batman 4. If they're doing Tobey Maguire's fourth movie, why not?
No, that's not happening. Again, I don't believe rumors.
I guarantee you, Bale would get more fire from the audience than freaking Ben Affleck.
After Gore the God, after they butchered Gore the God butcher in Thor 4, I don't see that happening, man. If this was like 3 or 4 years, if this was like 2 years ago, maybe.
To be fair, go to God, but you only have one story arc, and that's the Organ Marvel now, and that's it.
Yeah,
And
but
technically, the 4-4-1 finally combined Jane Butt the 4 storyline and combined the Go to God, but you Organ Sam the 1. In context, that's not a bad idea. I mean, that could work. Execution wise, it was fine. With the fine acting of Disney's own story. Not the best acting. It's something.
all they did, they literally pulled and he must not be named, and just cracked jokes left and right. You couldn't take anything seriously in that film.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But since we're talking randomly, Tevya, I remember collabing with you on the November solicitations, and you said you were excited about Dawn of DC Green Lantern this November.
Yep.
So why would you say that? Like, it feels like a pretty generic story for the most part. Like, I just don't. This Sinestro Sons or something.
We don't know yet. But here's the thing. I'm excited about that for all reasons. 2 factors. 1, Sins of Sun means I get my wish. I may get a Super General Bible. Maybe. 50-50 coin there. But they say never give up hope. I never give up hope. And then I win. I get a solution, baby. I mean, I'm but the better I got. So, yay. Yay for me. Like, I'm happy.
Tevya, let me go ahead and ask you this. If they have to constantly just throw the keys in your face and nostalgia bait bringing Super Sons back in self-contained and one-off stories, doesn't that make it all the more evident that John can't sell a book by himself?
Now it's more evident in Johnny that DC fucked up and really didn't.
Just hear me out. Tevya, I know you want to go on a rant right now, but just hear me out.
Okay.
If they say what you will about the 5G setup, editorial mandate gone bad. It's cheaper rather than risking a fallout with the Siegel estate, all of it. Even if we factored all of that, commercially and as a brand / character with merchandise, John cannot stand on his own 2 feet. You know I have a point.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Your point. But here's my point. We don't need him to be on the solo title. Have him be with Damon Wayne and for the Super Sen again and D. John Kent. You want to have him possibly be, I don't know, something? Fine. Then do something. Stop doing stupid bad story I want to delete. Don't do Beast World. Don't do Nintendo Jet story I want to delete anymore. Just give it to John Kent. Easy, simple, and easy as you boy did. Problem solved. But David, won't the people get pissed off about that? No, I wouldn't get pissed off about that. I'm happy that because I have my wish. They can keep the impossible. I give it to him, and I get my talking about normal. I win. A fan comment did it exactly like that. It worked. Is it enough?
But there's so many other plot lines you're throwing away. You have the Super Twins from War Saga. You have Jay Nakamura. There's so much you're throwing away if you DH John.
So be it. Well, hear me. You can keep the Super Twin. The Super Twin you can keep. I'm fine with them. Jay Nakamura, fuck Jay Nakamura. Well, you can go away for all I care. I never give that care. I want to go away. Like we don't need him. He goes away.
He's a glorified OC, but I wouldn't say he's insulting to the story. I think he hogs the spotlight more than anything.
Yeah, about that.
Okay. Basically, because Axial Rod's Hawk Girl series is in a similar situation where they want to focus on another character, but they have to.
Oh yeah, Galaxy Girl.
Yes, which was a light graphic novel or light novel character from a few years back. But they essentially have to keep, because Hawk Girl is a stronger IP, they have to give Hawk Girl a solo title and give Galaxy a key role. That way you can sell both characters in the same comic. Though what happened with Son of Kal-El, even with the 5G stunt and the free publicity, they didn't really do anything with Jay. Even if you factored his big revenge plot, they didn't let Jay be a villain, or they didn't give him a comeuppance. Even say what you will about Adam Glass run, but at least when Billy blatantly used another teammate and bound them to the boon of their ring to get back at Robin via victim mentality, he suffered comeuppance and consequence for it. Whereas
did anyone forgive him? Didn't forgive him at all. None of the team forgave him. I think. I'm going to remember you.
I think they got a Damien ended up traversing across the world to set up the Williamson run, and the others were kind of shelved in the Teen Titans Academy for a year.
With Teen Academy Order with a bad book. I hate that book so much. That book and Spider-Man are both bad. Why do you get bad book and book coming in and that's insane? Oh, that's not true. DC give me ideas today and Captain Marvel. I got that book, that's good. And I got a good movie. Good me.
Oh, that's a fun book.
But I just wanted to get my thoughts on the. Speaking of that, I just wanted to get my current thoughts. Now, I am making a video on Gotham War going on as a storyline where.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay, it's basically Civil War, but with the Bat family, and even then.
It's very, very stupid. I hate.
Let me finish. It's just a lover spat. Okay. I'm not okay. So imagine that all these constant storylines and crossovers, Batman is exhausted. He takes an 8-week coma because I'm not calling it 8 weeks, a power nap. So think of an 8-week coma. Selena pretty much takes over the entire goon or petty crime market, bring all the goons and henchmen. A lot of Gotham's villains can hold their own. They only need goons / henchmen out of convenience, or to be cannon fodder when shit hits the fan. The only ones who really depend on the goon market that much are the street level villains like Black Mask, Penguin, stuff like that. Statistically, you are dropping crime consistently, but you're just prioritizing petty crime over supervillain crime. So you're not really helping the situation.
Right.
And it looks at Batman issue 149. No, 149. I don't know. They put the number in the Batman's count now. No, not 1, but 900 and something.
902, but I think 902, but they're setting up a milestone with 905. But
that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I'm glad we're looking at going back in Comics Funny. It's a shame we can't do it all books like Superman, but whatever. Well, that's not another. Yeah, come on. Yeah. We did see Superman involved with the thing in hiding. We see Black Mask, the Scarecrow, and new design. We still made a whole man, a little and all it. And we Professor Pig and some other people in hiding, playing poker. I think it's weird. I don't know.
Scheming basically. And this actually, and Kate, you could probably confirm this, but this reminds me of a Spider-Man storyline a few years ago where Black Cat tried to play Queen Pin, got outmaneuvered by the other villains, and it led to a huge gang war.
Yeah, that did happen.
Now, Felicia can get away with something like that because she has criminal connections, she has money, and she actually has the resources within, shady dealings of the criminal elements. So if Black Cat wanted to play crime boss, that's more plausible to pull off. It's still a bit of a stretch, but at least the foundation's there.
The problem with the Black Cat story, it was a bad idea back then with Dan Swamp Me. It was so garbage. When that, fuck it, we killed that status quo with Venom Inc. Venom ain't going to horrible. We got a story with no crap because we got a bad guy that replaced. Who's replaced, you about to ask? Okay, he's pretty like the darkness for Jackie Estacado, but not Jackie Estacado. You know what?
I said
I
said the premise and foundation was there. I never said it was good in execution, Tevya.
I know. Hang on.
But it just comes, especially after all the Tom King stuff, regardless of the 5G setup, it just comes across as a lover spat that's being dragged out. Now, granted, Teenie Howard's run on Catwoman, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not going to say it's a flop, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it. But if this was just a blatant crossover to help get the numbers up, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. By the way, I found him. I'm screenshotting right now.
All right, I got you.
Yep. Ta-da. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, he looks cool.
You think that, but then he got stupid. He went stupid, and then he went crazy, and then he went like, nobody but me use two guns. Like, God, this guy is such an idiot. And this guy took down Catwoman that entire operation. Like, thanks to this asshole, but the Catwoman lost everything. And then she became prelude again.
To be fair, he did have a symbiote in his back pocket, or at least a piece of one. To be fair.
But God,
and Black Cat was feeling herself a little bit. I mean, come on. He may not be the grandest villain ever, but he served his purpose.
True, but I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad the jerk is gone. I don't do his shit, man. Kind of killed him. Thank God. I don't have to deal with this asshole ever again. I might go back to the other life of Venom. Well, the current Venom looks a mess right now. It's just confusing. The time I went on nonsense. But we don't know what to do with him ever again. By the way, I did find thing I told you before, John Kent. Did think I'm going to.
So, oh yeah, you did tell us this about a month ago. This was a random fan comic.
Yep.
I think it's
160.
I think it's 160 pages, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Like, this
it's probably better.
Ep.1, it gave me a solution to give me my John Kent back. Like, DC, this is the solution. Time travel. It can work. Just do it. Old John can save young John and save them and problem solve and wins. Simple, easy.
Wait, doesn't this story end in a doppelganger effect where both are in the present because you can't really get rid of older John?
Yes.
You might be able to prevent the age up from happening, quote unquote, but again, I just don't see it.
Well, this is what I was done with the whole Ultraman stuff, but it's better than Tom Taylor ever did. Like, they did this whole Ultraman story, but it actually worked because it made sense. Even though I didn't want to be Ultraman, it would affect, it would be a mind. It worked. Yeah, they might get everyone, but the main stuff cannot give everyone and destroy everything.
It's a very trauma-centric story, a personal-centric story. So, I just think Tom Taylor just wanted to ride off the cloud. I don't know. I'm not Tom Taylor. But if the finished product from Son of Kal-El and even his Pity series with Adventures of John Kent or the Injustice Saga was anything to go by, he didn't do anything with the concept, almost as if he wanted to avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, he wanted to give up. Like he said, "Fuck it. Like, no, I'm not gonna do Ultraman. I'm gonna kill him off with Injustice Superman." Why? You tried, at New York Comic Con last year that we would do Ultraman. This was the Ultraman story, but no, that got thrown out the window for this guy.
To be
Wait.
fair, there's not much of a difference. The only difference is one version is Clark having his quote unquote one bad day, and Ultraman is unholistically evil simply for being an evil counterpart.
Yeah, he's a psychopath and murderer.
Yes.
And then he's always evil.
I've already said this when we had multiple collabs when issue 6 came out. I just
Yeah.
say rather than having like 3 issues of setup, well, 2 and then John ending up in Injustice, a
Yeah.
filler issue involving trying to nostalgia bait with the Super Sons, a brief setup with the Resistance getting captured in issue 5, and the power of friendship hug leading in issue 6 have an even split, or at the very least have John throw a punch and then get cheap shotted by Victor back to the main reality.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like
don't
so
hug a
stupid.
tyrant.
Right.
I
Like,
get what
wasn't
Taylor
a
was-
monster this psychopath pissed me off so much. I didn't ramp me up on it, boy. Like, what? No.
At some point there's a line. Okay. Even if we did factor the nuance, like I get the nuance. Like sometimes not everything can be solved with fists or beating the crap out of someone because you're repeating a vicious cycle. I get the nuance of what Tom Taylor was trying to craft here, but this isn't that type of story, especially when you're literally hand fisting a self-contained tie-in your larger Elseworld saga that's not going to be referenced or alluded to in any way other than a half-ass gesture. Oh, this is how they got the multiverse idea to set up the events of the first game. No, they didn't.
Bullshit. Because in year 5, we saw in Judge
Luthor
with money box.
Lex Luthor ends up getting the idea, but this is kind of like some early context and to help set the stage for both Barry and to a lesser extent Injustice Damian's character arc / character redemptions. But
and JJ, we never got redemption in Injustice 2. That story never got finished.
he kind of does in the tie-in comics, and especially if you're counting the Brainiac Superman ending. But
not really. The Brainiac Superman ending. Shit.
Yeah, because that's the Masters of the Universe crossover. Bruce gets mind control. Damian takes up the cowl briefly, and then he's used as a plot device to break Bruce out of the mind control.
Oh yeah, that. Hang on, I need to find this.
I believe he's killed by Wonder Woman, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he does get killed by Wonder Woman. Let's see. He-Man, Master Unit. Yeah, here it is. That's Damon Wayne and Batman. And Starfighter. Hi, Starfighter.
I think that's Bruce at that point. See, that's Damian right there.
Wow. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that Damien right there. That's confusing. And no, wait, that's Batman. That's Batman over there when you get brainwashed. The artwork is very weird in the story. I'm not bad at artwork. Yeah, maybe that is me. Whatever. But despite that stuff, I'll give you the story. I did mention He-Man finding Superman pretty cool. And first, I don't know what to do with the John Cameron failed. It was He-Man to get a kick in Superman's ass. Awesome. Why did I get that?
Why can't we get Injustice 3 on console?
Kevin Conroy passing away.
One.
I mean, you can get a sound alike like Bruce Greenwood, but it's not going to be the same.
It's not going to be the same. Kevin Conroy's gone.
If you're ever going to do Injustice 3, and if I know NetherRealm for going for the edgier option, they're going to canonize the Brainiac Superman ending and just adapt, because the source material is right there. You just have to adapt it in video game form, and you'll be done in 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, you gotta do that to human culture, which again, I don't. Well, not bad idea. I like the Batman and the Batman for the ending. I like that ending better. If you want to see the story,
You have to go to Brainiac Superman because all the Batman ending does is set things up back to the status quo. Clark is depowered and thrown in Phantom Zone. Supergirl becomes more mainstream, and you have to reconstruct a new story for the complete the trilogy from the ground up. Which,
yeah.
if you the only one villain you could use at this point is Darkseid.
Yep. Well, there's one more villain left they can use, and these are the big ones. And they did the motivate Injustice 1, Branded Injustice 2. They said they were the superhero in the Titan comic. There's one villain left they can use, and they need the big one. And they need the big one after you know I'm going with this.
Mongol.
No, not him. Him.
If you're going to use Anti-Monitor again, you might as well make it an overarching multiverse story. If you're going to use Anti-Monitor again,
True. But since then Doctor DOC, I think in my opinion, Anti-Mon is the next big thing. Next big thing. I got my word mixed up. The point is, in Anti-Mon is the biggest bad in all bit of DC period. Not Dr. Banana, Anti-Mon is close. This guy destroyed the multiverse and will be the biggest bad DC period to adapt for a game. I know you DG online, but DG online more that dog and death metal. Okay, well,
I just don't know. I just don't know.
yeah,
Now,
it is.
now this RBG game has been going on for 10 to 15 years. I've even played it a couple times, kind of fell on and off. But if this game doesn't get a remaster, it's eventually going to fall off.
True.
But
Iman.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm gonna just rip the Band-Aid. I don't think we're getting an Injustice 3, especially after Kevin Conroy's passing, because you're already gonna have a quality drop from Kevin Conroy's passing, even if you got Bruce Greenwood to be a sound alike. Now, granted,
Nice.
Bruce Greenwood is a solid Batman actor, but he didn't have. But he's no Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy personally identified and balanced the duality of the role. Greenwood just makes a good Batman. Greenwood is not a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And I also brought this up. Milestone, Static Shock, Rocket, Icon. They're technically their own comic book line with Milestone, but they used to be part of the main continuity prior to a falling out they had with the McDuffie estate.
Yeah.
I think it was over. I think it was over royalties, and DC was still going through their acquisition with Discovery at the time.
Yeah, the whole no. The Discovery lawsuit. No, not lawsuit. That merger took place actually before. That merger took place after this whole milestone thing happened.
Oh, so Milestone was during Warner Media in 2017.
Yeah,
okay.
Warner Media. Yeah.
I guess they just didn't have the money to keep them around. Try to make them self-contained.
Something like that's complicated.
But I'm not here to play. Yeah, but this is
actually pretty cool. I never thought Marshall would be in this game. I didn't know about this, so they don't need to be. But I'm actually shocked we got to see Rocket and Stack in this game. That's pretty cool. Anyway,
but anyway, before we close up, I'm gonna start doing a segment after Power Hour. It's gonna be more of like a clip of the week, and for I do have one so far. People are hitting me up on TikTok about this clip, full swap. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. So I hope y'all enjoy my clip of the week.
Introducing your champion.
Champion Squad.
I'm the jump master. Don't look so shocked.
Get ready. I'm coming for you, friend.
You can't beat the view from up here. Let's go, sir.
Yes.
Papa always said finish what you started. I'm sorry you didn't, but I have spotted an enemy. Fence placed.
I have been down. Zipline hit. Target spotted.
If the fence gets
Let's
crossed,
go over
we
here.
know.
Hostile right here. Shield. Reloading.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We're in the ring, which means they're.
I downed an enemy.
Someone took first blood from me.
That's an angry fence. Defense is complete.
Hold
Reloading.
Recharging shields. Hostile right here.
This is a very long clip.
Fence in position. The circuit. Many enemies down. Last one down.
Don't you just love getting kill leader?
Eh,
All
Well, I
right.
hope you guys enjoy the stream. Stay tuned next
Wait,
week for
wait, before we end it, we never get final thoughts entire trilogy.
Oh, we're adding that segment on this to Power Hour?
If y'all want to.
Sure, let's do it. Coming up for Comics League on with Jared and the guys. More than likely CLD on Friday at 10. Possibly movie night being moved up this week. I cannot confirm that at this time, but I will let y'all know.
And Power.
Power.
And I would say Power Hour is going to be, now that we started this season 2, it's going to be every Wednesday at 9.
Every Wednesday at 9. Okay, sounds like a plan.
And I will be dropping on Twitter what the next topic will be. I'm either going to get with you or Jared and come up with something.
I bet. And for Dynamic Trio, okay, have you guys ever heard of one of Torotaro's original works before he was recognized by Toriyama and Toei?
No.
Just a little bit.
Toriyama, Dragon Ball, the new game we're getting, I think that's not Dragon Ball, it's some Sand Demon.
No, this was like years. This was a fan comic Torotaro going by Toyble made years ago. Dragon Ball AF and Dragon Ball Zero. These were 2 exclusive fan mangas Toyble made years ago, which helped put him on the map.
Wait. Wasn't that the story with Goku's mother, I think?
No. Dragon Ball Zero was about Turles, Raditz, and a third Saiyan before teaming up with Vegeta and Nappa. And Dragon Ball AF was about Zykor, this very popular fan character that was made back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Never heard of him.
Look up Zykor DBZ when you get a chance. But one of those will be our Dynamic Trio topic for next week. So be on the lookout for that.
Because, wait, there was one that I do remember actually when that was at the fan talk about Border.
Yep. And the
Which
fun fact,
actually wasn't at the went at the canon to the manga. Yeah.
a lot of I will say this: a lot of concepts from AF, Toricharo did base and get a seek approval from for the Goku Black arc for Super, just with
Yep.
a few tweaks here and there.
Just a
Nice.
little bit. But yeah, we will most definitely come up with something. I'm thinking about doing a full on maybe discussion on non-mainstream anime that's running the charts right now.
So
Like Sword Art Online, Chainsaw Man, Black Clover, My Hero Academia,
I love My Hero.
and we're gonna talk about some fan made mangas that I kind of read about.
I don't really follow manga that much.
We're gonna get into this. We're gonna talk about the if y'all can read up on this comic right here. This is exactly the one I want to.
There was one manga I did read.
This
That's a superhero
This one.
family comic.
When y'all can, if y'all can read up on this chapter 2.
Deadpool Samurai.
Whoever the person who wrote this book got licensed from Marvel to make a fan made Deadpool manga.
Nice.
So it's real good. I haven't read this one, but this is the one I'm gonna start this week because I finished Chainsaw Man and Volume 1, so I'm watching that anime now. So I'm going to read this one this week, and then next week we'll do a discussion on this as more of like a fan-made non-mainstream anime.
You mean non-mainstream manga?
Okay, so mainstream is like shonen.
Yeah, the Shonen Jump. Then anime with My Hero Academia.
Shonen, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, all that. That's mainstream. That's mainstream. That's mainstream. A lot of people don't hear stuff about this or Kaiju number 8 or stuff like Cyberpunk, all that.
Cyberpunk is a great anime. I love Cyberpunk. That anime is fantastic.
Because anybody I asked if they watch anime, I'd be like, name their anime. It's always mainstream.
Question: did you guys see Cyberpunk Edgerunners when that came out on Netflix last year? I watched it. It was awesome.
So yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of that, and we're gonna talk about America ruining anime also.
Wait, I don't follow. When America
okay, America is doing what they can to make animes into live action movies.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Because because right now we got Bleach, Death Note, and Dragon Ball Evolution.
Which all failed. But here's the thing: we finally get a good one. One Piece. Somehow they pulled it off. It was good. I'm not joking. It was a good live action adaptation. They did it. They pulled it. It was really good.
But other than that,
with that being said, gentlemen, likes, comment, and subscribe. Flame off.
So we're not gonna get on the boundary. No.
We'll save that for another one.
Okay.
We'll save that for a follow-up.
Okay.